we are introducing a brand new series within the Redmi Note family, and this series is called as Pro Max. Starting with Redmi Note 9 Pro Max. To talk more about this, let me call on stage the man himself, Chief Marketing Officer of Xiaomi India, Sir Anuj Sharma.
It is 2020 and we are going to give you the Aura Balance design. The back design has a 3D curved glass body. It fits in perfectly to give you an incredible hand feel. Today, we are getting rid of the notch altogether. We have moved on to a dot display. This one features a 20:9 cinematic screen, which looks absolutely gorgeous. The Pro Max still has that awesome 3.5mm jack. But what we are also retaining is the much loved IR blaster. It's got triple Corning Gorilla Glass 5. So you're protected in the front, the screen is covered with Gorilla Glass 5. The curved back is also Gorilla Glass 5, and the glass over that beautiful camera array is also Corning's Gorilla Glass 5, the fingerprint sensor. Now what we've done is we've moved the fingerprint sensor from the back, which has been traditionally there, to the side. Well, let's get into the colors. You've got three incredible colors. You've got the Aurora Blue, you've got the Glacier White, and you've got the Interstellar Black. What you've got is a triple Corning Gorilla Glass 5 setup. You've got in-display cameras, of course the functionality of a headphone jack, IR blaster, a side-mounted fingerprint sensor, all being there. You've got 4 cameras at the back. Now what are these 4 cameras? You've got a 64 megapixel primary camera. You've got an 8 megapixel wide angle camera, a 5 megapixel macro camera. You get another depth sensor to get those portrait shots. And introducing the largest ever front camera on the Redmi Note series, a 32 megapixel in-display camera right in the phone. Let's get into the processor part of it. This is the first Redmi Note to come with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 700 series. This is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G. And we've added one more new thing on the Pro Max. You've got, for the first time ever, a 2x2 MIMO on the Wi-Fi setup as well, which means you get better latency and better coverage when you're on Wi-Fi. The Note 9 Pro Max will also have a 2+1 setup when it comes to SIMs. We are bringing in India's own navigation system, Navic. The Redmi Note 9 Pro Max comes with 5020 mAh. The Note 9 Pro Max will come with a 33-watt fast charger in box. And that's the Note 9 Pro Max.
So Redmi Note 9 Pro. Yeah, that's the phone I'm going to be talking about. Of course, the star of the whole show is the Aura Balance design. That gorgeous glassy back and the front, protected by triple Corning Gorilla Glass 5. We've got an in-display camera, trusted loving features like IR blaster, the side-mounted fingerprint sensor. Why should Max have all the fun? Which is why on the Redmi Note 9 Pro, we've got similar amazing performance courtesy the Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G and a quad camera array. Let's try and understand each one of those quad cameras, shall we? The star of the show here is the 48 megapixel primary sensor, ultra wide angle camera of 8 megapixel resolution. We're also bringing that souped up 5 megapixel macro camera and the trusted 2 megapixel depth sensor. Let's sum up some of the camera features on the Redmi Note 9 Pro. An incredible 48 megapixel GM2 sensor primary camera. It's a quad camera assembly. There is a 119-degree field of view, 8 megapixel ultra wide, 5 megapixel macro, slow motion selfies for the first time, that really cinematic 21:9 movie frame mode, a fully souped up, beefed up video pro mode, kaleidoscope, and AI portraits. Alright. The Redmi Note 9 Pro comes in this really cool, sleek, minimal packaging. You've got your 18-watt charger in the box. Redmi Note 9 Pro Performance Beast, 48 megapixel quad camera array, Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G, 5020, our biggest battery ever, with an 18-watt fast charger in the box on this, 16 megapixel in-display AI selfie, the biggest screen that we've packed in, 6.67-inch cinematic display, Aura Balance, triple Corning Glass 5 in a splash-proof design.
The price of Redmi Note 9 Pro base variant, which is 4GB RAM and 64GB storage, is rupees 12,999. And the 6GB 128GB variant is being launched for 15,999 rupees. So what should be the price of Redmi Note 9 Pro Max? The base variant, which is 6GB RAM and 64GB storage, is being launched at rupees 14,999 rupees. And then we have 6GB 128GB variant, which is being launched at 16,999 rupees. And the top variant, which is 8GB RAM and 128GB storage, is being launched at 18,999 rupees. Redmi Note 9 Pro will be available next week on 17th of March. Now, what about the elder brother, Redmi Note 9 Pro Max? That will be available 1 week after that on 25th of March, again across all these platforms.